I want to introduce several people. I'm going to describe their personalities. In the middle of my introductions, I'm going to ask you to describe someone else's personality. And then at the end, I'm going to ask you to describe your personality. Rachel smiles when she greets people. She also asks how they are doing. Rachel is friendly. But Karen seems to be unfriendly. She complains a lot. She gets angry when people interrupt her, and she never smiles. Dan looks forward to good results. He encourages other people and tells them that they will be successful, and he really believes that. Even though Dan faces difficult situations, he knows that everything will turn out well. Dan is clearly optimistic. Justin, on the other hand, is pessimistic. He tells people that they will fail. Justin also believes that he will never solve his own problems. People around Justin believe that his favorite word is no. Like Dan, Emily is also very positive. But Emily does not get advice because she believes that every plan that she has is a good plan. Even though she does not study in college, she believes that she will get good grades. Emily is idealistic. But Amy is realistic. She knows that in order to get good grades, she needs to pay attention in class, do her homework, and study for tests. She also gets advice before she makes big decisions for her life. Rick never listens to advice. He does what he wants, even when everyone tells him that he is wrong. Because Rick is stubborn, it is very difficult to work with him. It is much easier to work with James. He listens to others. He changes his plans for the benefit of his team. People want James on their team because he is flexible. Candace wakes up at 4:30 in the morning. She drives over the speed limit on her way to work. She keeps asking a customer questions until the customer buys the product that she is selling. Candace is aggressive. Kimberly, on the other hand, is easygoing. At the office, she talks with other workers for several minutes before she starts working. Her friends say that she is very laid back. Are any of these people similar to people that you know? Think about one of your friends. Now, don't give us that friend's name, but on the webpage for this video, add a comment to describe that friend's personality. Here are more people and more words to describe personality. Eric likes to talk with people. He freely shares details about his life. He includes many people in his conversations, and he likes to introduce people to one another. Eric is talkative. You could also say that he is an extrovert. Stephen is the opposite. He gets really nervous around other people. Stephen likes to spend time alone to read or think. He does think that people are interesting, but he prefers watching and listening to them instead of talking to them. Stephen is shy. You could also say that he is an introvert. Melissa has never given a present to anyone. When she talks to people, she talks about herself. Melissa is selfish. But Wendy is unselfish and altruistic. She regularly gives gifts to family and friends. She also gives a lot of her money to poor people. When she speaks with others, she listens well and shows that she is interested in them. When Sam speaks, people pay attention. They laugh. They write things down. They consider Sam to be very interesting. When Tim speaks, people fall asleep. They think about other things and look at their watches. They consider Tim to be boring. Michael exercises regularly. He wakes up early and gets a lot done at work. Michael is active. He is hardworking. Corey watches TV instead of exercising. He does not have a job and he still lives with his parents. Corey is lazy. Okay, now it's your turn. Which of these words describes your personality and why? In other words, if you are optimistic, what are the things that prove that you are positive? If you are shy, how is that true? On the webpage for this video, add a comment to describe your personality.